Hello, Danielle. How are you today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for meeting with me today. AZFIT Academy Elite Coach Samara here, and I'm with Danielle to talk about your experience and the academy so far. So, Danielle, I want to ask you a couple questions here. First one is pretty straightforward. Where were you emotionally and physically before you started the AZFIT Academy, and what did you struggle with the most?
So, before we started working together, I was extremely frustrated. So, getting a little bit older, gaining weight, feeling tired all the time, struggling with sleep, struggling with eating, um, kind of headed into perimenopause. So, all the challenges that go with that, with hormones and emotions and everything else, and just really struggling with all of that. I would have to say I was struggling with the weight gain.
Okay.
So just getting older and then gaining weight and knowing I needed to make changes, but I love food and just just too much food and not the right food,
That's
right? And so then that leads to other problems.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that can be really frustrating when you're going through perimenopause because, you really just don't know what to do and you're kind of feeling stuck and maybe things in the past that had worked for you don't work for you anymore, right?
Right.
Totally get it. So far in the AZ Fit Academy, what would you say your biggest accomplishment has been?
Oh, there's been so many. So
Yeah.
it's hard to limit it to just one. I would say my biggest accomplishment is just recognizing that I can do this.
Absolutely.
So I couldn't do it on my own before. I didn't have the right tools. I didn't know where to go for help. I didn't know the right questions to ask.
Yeah.
And so the accomplishment is really just knowing that I can do this and I am seeing the progress and I'm successful at it. And I feel so much better because of it.
You are. You're so successful. I mean, your transformation is amazing. I don't even recognize you from day one to now in a good way, of course. But yeah, it's one of those things where you sometimes you just need that extra support and you need someone to help you when you get stuck. And I
Mhm.
think that's what we provided for you in the academy so far. But you really are very self-motivated. It's one of my favorite things about you. And I love that you know what you need to do now and you go for it whenever you want a goal. And I can see you just like shining, compared to the beginning, you gain so much confidence, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So, what were the steps that we implemented in this program so far that you're going to continue and take with you in the future?
Yeah. So, we started out just kind of getting to know each other, right? So, you asked a lot about what my goals were, what my lifestyle was like, what my challenges were, what, sort of the hopes and dreams of what I wanted to get out of this program, right? I think the biggest lesson for me first is I'm absolutely capable of trying new things. I can do things that are hard. I can do things that I've never done before. Um, it's okay to be vulnerable and ask those questions and recognize, hey, I'm going to walk into a gym and I may not know how to do it. And I'm going to take the time to learn how to do it. And I'm going to ask the questions. I think some of the other things, it's um, recognizing that I didn't have a good control over meal portions,
Mhm.
right? So we've talked a lot about how important it is to fuel our bodies with the right things, right? So I can go and I can eat 3 meals a day and snacks in between, but if it's not the right thing or the right amount, that's a problem.
Very
And so
true.
that's one of the things that I have to recognize going forward
Very true.
and take with me, right? So learning how to do that correctly. I think those are the two things. Trying the new things is okay, and then also the eating habits and the way of eating
Yeah.
um, is definitely something I'm taking forward.
I will say the first one that you said is my favorite because I remember when you started, you were working out at home and you have a decent amount of equipment at home. You even have a little
Mhm.
workout area in your house. And I remember that, you shared that you were very nervous about the gym environment and that was just
Right.
an area that you didn't feel comfortable being in a gym. And I love communicating with you nowadays because that confidence that you've gained over this course shines through. I think something that was super impressive, and I will say this was a first, Danielle, for me as a coach, you initiated going into a gym. Normally, if my clients, would benefit from going to a gym, I kind of have to push them that way, or,
Hmm.
I have to encourage them. And you initiated it. You wanted to see how you would do in a gym and if that would help you. And you just kind of took it on. And I love it because now you love the gym. You tell me you look forward to going to
Yeah.
it every day and you're getting confident with the equipment and the area and kind of owning your own space in there, which I know is really hard for us to do as a woman. So I'm really proud of you for that. I love watching you evolve in this journey.
Well, I think that goes back to what this program has offered, right? So like I never would have done that on my own. And it's the confidence that I've gained
Yes.
through what we worked through in the first couple of weeks, right? Everything that I learned and being able to reach out to you and ask questions and the videos and the feedback gave me that confidence to sort of step out of my comfort zone and say, okay, I'm ready for that next level. And the way I felt I was going to do it is in the gym. Like I wanted to go bigger, I wanted to go bolder, and I wanted to really like try it out. And we talked about it, right? The
You
playground, how
did. The
it's kind of
playground.
become fun,
It is.
which
The gym is my playground too. I get
yeah,
it.
I never would have said that before, but that's, it's fun and I look forward to it now. And
That's
that's
how
because
it
of this
should be.
program.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's how it should be. And I love that we were able to achieve that for you because I feel very sad for anyone who can't see the gym as a playground or as a happy place. It's always been my happy place. And so I love that that's your happy place now too, that you look forward to going to. And as you said, not only did you gain confidence to get there, but since you've gotten in the gym, I've seen your confidence grow even more. You really are getting the hang of everything that we've given you with the exercise and routine. And now you're asking for that extra challenge. You're ready for the extra challenge whenever
Mhm.
it comes along. And that right there is just going to keep you evolving and kind of in that little addictive thing that we have going, the healthy addiction of getting better and better and challenging ourselves more and more. And I just love that for you.
Thank you.
Awesome. So I would love to know, what would you say to someone who's maybe on the fence about joining the AZFit Academy?
Just do it. Like try it, right? So again, I didn't have that. I didn't know what I was doing at the beginning. I didn't, you know, yeah, I ride a bike and I hike and I go kayaking and all of that. And, but I didn't have any training or education in this area. And I didn't even know what was possible. And I was so intimidated. And I had been following AZFit Academy for a long time, probably 18 months to 2 years before
Wow.
I reached out for more information. And I wish I had done it sooner. Just you can't lose. Like it works, and you all worked with you worked with me. I had some physical challenges at the beginning
Yeah.
and some setbacks with COVID in between, and you worked with me on all of that. And so that just try it, right? Don't wait. I My only regret is that I hadn't didn't do this sooner.
Oh, I
Like
love
instead of sort of stalking and watching everything for 2 years, I wish I had made the phone call 2 years ago,
I got you.
right? But I'm still very happy where I am. So I would just say, just try it. Just reach out and ask, right? Get the information, make the educated, informed decision, and move forward. I don't think anybody would regret it.
Agreed. I 100% agree. And what would you like to say about this program in general? Is there anything else that you'd want to say about your experience, the AZ Fit Academy?
Um, I, you know, I loved it, and I know I've been kind of saying that this whole time. Absolutely loved it. It has given me confidence in this space, but it's given me confidence outside
Mm-hmm.
of this area to do those hard things, to try new things, to sort of advocate for myself, to be more of a spokesperson on my own behalf in areas that are a little challenging.
That's
Um,
amazing.
and it's funny because I've got people, I've sort of become a spokesperson at work for a lot of what I'm working on and what I'm doing. And it's encouraged and inspired other people around me to become more fit. We've started some friendly little challenges at work, and
That's
I've got people
awesome.
asking about what I'm eating. People have mentioned that I seem different in the office. Well, I feel like it's because I'm more relaxed and I feel better about myself and I feel healthier and I'm sleeping better. and everything. So just there's so much that I'm taking away from this in the rest of my life outside of just being healthier.
Isn't it crazy how it kind of touches every area of your life? That's something that I feel I reflect on with my journey as well. When you work on yourself and your fitness and your health,
Mhm.
there's really not one area of your life that it doesn't affect in a good way, right?
Yeah. Well, and I think it goes back to because I'm exercising now, I'm moving more, I'm getting stronger, I've lost weight, my body's changing shape, I'm sleeping better, I'm eating better, my moods are better,
Yeah,
and that has a ripple effect all around me.
absolutely.
Everything I touch is impacted by that. And so it all goes back to what I've learned in the last couple months.
I love it. That's so good to hear, Danielle. Well, I really enjoyed working with you, and I think that you've done phenomenal. You are so inspiring, and I love that you're inspiring all your coworkers at your job too. That's so amazing. So let's keep that up. I want to formally congratulate you, by the way, on completing level 1 of the AZFIT Academy, and we are starting level 2 now. I'm so
Yes.
excited to take you into level 2. We're going to challenge you even more and help you evolve and reach that potential that you never knew you had, but I've seen it in you since day one. So I'm so excited to take you there. So congratulations. I'm very proud of you. And thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited. Thank you so much.